Have you ever questioned whether institutions claiming to represent Islam truly align with its core values? What if some, while appearing religious, are actually steering people away from Islamic principles? Today, we'll explore whether these so-called guardians of faith are upholding Islamic values or serving other interests. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسولنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين أما بعد. Any institution that diverts people from divine guidance and promotes this belief, even under a religious appearance, is considered Taghut. In the West, some institutions claim to represent Islam, but are aligned more with secular or national interests than with the essence of Islamic faith. In the United Kingdom, the Muslim Council of Britain, the MCB, seeks to represent British Muslims and advocates for participation in the democratic process. However, from an Islamic perspective, the problem is not which party to support, but rather the act of voting itself, which implies accepting a system where laws are made by human beings rather than by Allah. This is incompatible with Islamic teachings, as it compromises the principle that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alone has the right to legislate. In France, we have the French Council of the Muslim Faith, the CFCM. It was created under government influence to oversee Islam in France. It often promotes a version of Islam that aligns with French secular values, such as discouraging visible Islamic practices like the hijab in public spaces. The CFCM also encourages Muslims to engage in democratic elections as a way of showing civil loyalty. However, participating in a system that places human sovereignty above divine sovereignty fundamentally contradicts the principles of Tawhid, regardless of the party or candidate involved. In the United States, some institutions like ISNA frequently encourage Muslims to vote as a way to be active citizens. However, participating in elections inherently endorses a system where legislation is based on human desires rather than divine guidance. This participation conflicts with the Islamic concept of sovereignty belonging solely to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, regardless of the political party or policy at stake. These institutions, while appearing to represent Islam, subtly leads Muslims away from core beliefs by encouraging participation in secular and nationalist systems. By advocating for engagement in democratic election, they push Muslims into a framework that places human authority above Allah's law. For Muslims in the West, it is crucial to understand that the issue is not just about choosing a party, but about engaging in a system that fundamentally contradicts Tawhid. Seeking guidance from sources that truly uphold the oneness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and reject all forms of Taghut is essential for preserving an authentic Islamic identity. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us and our family. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.